Hi, what's going on, guys? Trev back again, here to bring you another video. This one's going to be doing a Walking Dead discussion topic video. Want to talk about, give my predictions and thoughts on when we will see the governor return for the Walking Dead Season 4. Alright, so I think this is a very good topic for a video. This was recommended by Nick Schneider. I apologize if I mispronounced your name. I believe that's it. As well as possibly others too. You know, lots of comments, lots of different people. So, but anyway, the comment that I saw was from him, requesting that I do this and you know, give my thoughts, because it's been a long time, man. I mean, I was thinking that we were going to see him right away, and then when we found out that he was a season regular. You know, I started to think maybe we would see him at the big spot scene, and of course from the trailer we kind of saw that didn't happen. I thought we would see him maybe, you know, in the second episode, and of course, again, that didn't happen. So it seems like they're really, you know, holding off on that for something special that we're going to see this season. Him being a season regular means he's got to have a good amount of time in this season. However, Sasha is also supposed to be a season regular, and it looks like she may be dying next week. We'll see what happens with that. I mean, not confirmed or anything, but you know, it definitely looks that way based on the sneak peeks for The Walking Dead Season 4, Episode 3, Isolation. Looks like she's going to be sick. So in terms of the descriptions for the next couple episodes, Episode 3, Isolation, says, a group leaves the prison to search for supplies. The remaining members of the group deal with recent losses. So we know, of course, the group that's leaving is going to be Daryl, Michonne, Bob, and Tyrese. And they run into the zombie herd, which is freaking awesome. I can't wait to see that, man. Even the sneak peek, just like goosebumps. Freaking, it looks great. Those of you guys who have no idea what I'm talking about, look at my predictions video for that episode, and the link's in the description for the sneak peek. You gotta check it out if you haven't seen it. So anyway, that's really cool. So it sounds like that episode has enough in it already to leave the governor out of it, as if he won't be in it at all. Now, the thing about it, though, is that the title is Isolation. That to me sounds like, you know, living in isolation. Maybe the governor is by himself now. Maybe Martinez and Schumpert have left him because they know he's crazy, and he's all alone in isolation and has been alone for the last 6 or 7 months or something like that. That's what I thought it was originally. That was my first instinct when I saw that title, was isolation. It's got to be talking about the governor. It has to be, man. Come on. But you know, now that we're into a few episodes, it looks like it may be referring to Sasha or some of the people that are at the prison that have been separated and are in isolation because they don't want the infection to spread. So that is definitely very possible as well too, and maybe more likely. Maybe it's just wishful thinking. I was hoping that it was referring to the governor and that he's all alone somewhere in total complete isolation, but I guess that prediction was probably wrong. We'll see next week whether or not there's any weight to that or not. I hope he returns as soon as possible, but it doesn't sound like he's going to. Even though the title is Isolation, it does make sense. But now that we know that those characters are sick, that's probably more likely as to what the title is referring to. The following episode, Episode 4, is called Indifference. The supply mission faces hurdles. The situation at the prison worsens. So again, you know, no mention of anything like that would lead us to think that the governor would be involved in any way. It just sounds like the characters that ran away from the herd are being chased by the herd. So that's exciting enough to hold off the governor even still, because that's really exciting. You know, them being chased by a herd. Oh my God, that is so cool. Yeah, and actually that's interesting because in the comic book series, there is a part where after the helicopter crashes, Rick and the others are being chased by a herd, and they end up going to Woodbury, and the governor lets them in Woodbury, and that's where we find out he gets set up to be a villain and everything happens with that. So is it possible that maybe that would happen with Michonne and the others, being chased by a herd and end up running into the governor? That could be, man. That would be cool. I'd like to see what happened with that, even if he's by himself, or if, you know, I don't know, if he's in a new group or something happens like that. I'd like to see something like that. He's got to come back soon, sometime. Now, here's the thing. The following episode, episode 5, I don't think we have a title for officially yet, but episode 6 is called Rise. Now, the book Rise of the Governor. Is it Rise of the Governor? I think so. Yeah. That's the name of the novel, I believe, or one of the novels. There's a couple of them, aren't there? I haven't read them, just the comic book series a few times, but I haven't read those novels. I'm not a big novel reader, so I haven't gotten into those. But those in particular, like that title in particular, makes me think of Rise. Maybe Rise the Governor back to power. So I guess what I'm predicting is, because we know the mid-season finale will be really soon after that. After, I think, episode 8, there'll be the mid-season finale. And rumors are that the mid-season finale is supposed to be, or those episodes are supposed to be very close to the comic book series. And we know the group is probably going to leave the prison this season. So I would think that we should be starting to see scenes with the governor coming back. Maybe a quick one in isolation. That would be awesome. I would love to see that. Maybe a quick one in Indifference. And then they'll slowly bring us back with the governor, and we'll see him in Rise. And then in the mid-season finale, he may attack the prison in a tank or some shit like that. That would be stellar. I would be so happy if that was to happen for the mid-season finale, and just have him say, kill them all. Because he still hasn't done it. He hasn't done the, kill them all, or anything like that yet. Even in the season 3 finale, it didn't happen. And I was waiting for it. It's a line from the comic book series, those of you guys who haven't read it. Basically, he's riding at the top of a tank, and he shouts at the prison to kill them all while the tank's rolling up and all these guys are coming in. It's good stuff. It's good stuff. So I'm expecting him to return within the next couple episodes. The sooner the better, and definitely for the mid-season finale. Oh man, I'm hoping. Here's to hoping the governor will return for it. I think he will, because that would be. Man, would that ever be a good season finale. Plus, we know Abraham and Eugene and Rosita are coming in this season too, and in the comic book series, that happens after the governor's story arc is all resolved. So it would make sense that maybe they would resolve it at the mid-season finale, and then later on we'll see the Hunters and Abraham and Eugene and the rest, and all that goodness. Oh man, the possibilities. Oh, the possibilities. Anyway. Let me know what you guys think about the concept. When do you think the governor's come back? We know he's going to. We just don't know when. And also, if you have any information about it, if you've read anything online, looks like it, if you've seen anything that would point us towards it, please let us know. We know he looks like we've seen that picture of him from season 4, the leaked one, where he's all scruffy and everything. Isolation would make sense. Here's to hoping. Anyway, we'll find out this weekend, and if not, it's got to be a few episodes after that. It just, man, it has to be. Anyway, I'll call it here. That's it for this video, guys. I'll see you for the next one. This is Trev, and I'm saying peace.